Hey, how's it going? Hope you guys doing well. Happy Thursday. Yeah, Thursday. It's one of those. One of those. Never remember what the hell day of the week it is. But the unboxing video came out, so I'm wearing one of the shirts. It says VFX on it. Woo! It was the unknown one that apparently the studio just worked on before I joined. So I found out why, what it is. It was just another show. That, I mean, I don't watch shows or movies or anything, so it's not surprised that I don't know about it or never heard of it. But anyway, hope you guys doing well. I have finally fixed the issue with Fab and one of the plugins, or two of the plugins. I don't know, some number of plugins. And one of the things that kept crashing it got resolved. Yay. All it took was uninstalling all of it, reinstalling all of it. By all of it, I mean the two. But, you know, it worked. Frickin' Fab. But I did then set up actor pooling for the enemies. And I did some other little small stuff. But it is just really small stuff. But I'm curious what the performance is. I took a look at the performance, and it's hard to say what it is. Because we were looking at it yesterday, right? Where it was, it was streaming, and while streaming, right, obviously it's different numbers than, not streaming. So I want to quickly take a look at that, and then load up Unreal, actually. And there's just a couple of things we need to take care of. One being objects that move have their texture look like it's moving. And I know why it's happening. I just need to give it a simple control to turn that off. And the second one is the auras. For some reason, they're not displaying properly, or there's two sometimes spawning at the same time. Something's going on with auras. So I want to take care of those two, and then we'll go and start tackling the... or not tackling, or at least looking into what the hell we still have to do for the new boss. And doing that, I guess. Let me load up the package that I got. Quick. So let's see. Okay, so we're pretty much the same as we were yesterday, right? That is basically the same at this point. Like, effectively, nothing has changed. Here. Now, whether or not it changes here, which is really where you would see the difference, remains to be seen. I think we're like a 190-ish. I know it's touching the two, but yeah, so see, this guy has two auras. 120, 130. Okay, we're still around the same. Right? Yeah, I saw he had a small aura and then got a big aura. Yeah, that's not good. That's one of the things we need to fix. But yeah, as soon as we go further away from the enemies, obviously it becomes lower. Yeah. So we're still around the same. Still around the same. Not a huge difference here. Oh, I'm dead. Okay, well, now I know. you know, the stuff that I did didn't make like a big meaningful difference. I mean, at this point, the stuff that I'm doing is just, you can't really make a meaningful difference. Let's be honest. It's just, I mean, you can, just, it's hard to. Let's load up. Load it up. And tell you the last few things. And then we go in the boss. Do I still have it open? Yes. Okay. I don't really need you guys testing you guys right now. Let's just go grab you. So my system, right, as you move it, right, it changes. That's all cool. But it's floating around, resulting in this. Which we don't want. Right? We don't want that. The reason for that is because here I'm using object position. So we need to have a way of turning this off. So what I'm thinking is we do a not custom primitive data. I mean it is, but just not that way. Primitive data index 1. Hold on. Change the name first. Disable auto offset. And then because I can't do a switch. I can do an if. Lerp. We can do a lerp. So if it's just this part that we need to kind of work with. So when this is 1, it'll be B. So this needs to be here, and otherwise this is 0. So when this is 0, it does the normal stuff. So by default, that will just be the normal stuff. But when it is 1, and so right now it should still move, and it does. All right, because nothing has changed there. But if we come here now and add a custom parameter data on 1. Oh, did I not change the number on it? I did not. Yep. There you go. Now it's no longer complaining. So now we've changed to 1. It no longer moves. Okay. Entirely speaking, I guess you could put it at like 0.5 or something and have it move less. Yeah. If I did 0.8, it'll just move very little. It's sort of not really. It's a 0 or 1. What we can try doing actually is just do a round, and then we don't need to worry about not getting it exactly. All right, so now if I did a 0.5, oh, still no. 0.8 does it. Oh, I guess 0.5 rounds to down. 0.51. Yeah, okay. 0.5 just rounds down. 0.51 enables it. So as long as it's over half. It doesn't really matter. But this way, it's either on or off, because that's all we need, right? Okay, cool. So now that should take care of the moving one, and that also means that aside from this one, we have this one moving. I need to turn off this begin play. Don't need that here anymore. Just for my testing. And then here. I already have a begin play here. Start timers. Right, so if we take a look at it, you can't tell because of how it's set up. But I'm pretty sure it's normal. Really, it's hard to tell on this one because it's moving so much. But just in case. What material? Oh, you're. Oh, that's why. Because on this one, it does. Custom. Yeah, this one. That's the glowing one. On you guys, though. Yeah, there you go. I delete it. Scale it up. All right, now it's definitely sticking. I can definitely tell everything is like, stuck on there. Cool. Looks good. Let's go to the Niagara real quick. Those particles were so small. Place particle. Let's do 6 to 8. 6 to 10. 5 to 8. There we go. At least now it's actually noticeable. I can actually see the particles at least. And there's less. Cool. Okay, so that's taken care of. That was easy. Now what the hell is going on? Let me just disable this. So we're back here. Now what the hell is going on with the auras? I have some ideas, but there's the mob type, champion. If I play, see, he only has one here. Now he has got a small one, which is also wrong. So because you can see that. Okay, so what is happening here? If he is a champion, movement speed is set up. You get the card toxic variable. Probably should change this to here. Doesn't matter that much, but should help. Okay. And what's going on this add aura? Okay, so here we can improve this, right? We can improve this system because we no longer need this initialized aura. We could just type it in because of the new system. So let's set that up real quick. That'll probably help. It's probably because of the actor pool, honestly. So when we go to initialize, so it needs character reference and the gameplay tag. So this can just be it's already exposed on spawn, and this is also exposed on spawn. The reason it's not like this here is because it's an actor. Because it's a soft reference. That's why. Okay. I guess that's fine. So then what's going on with... What's going on here? Why is... Is this what's failing here? Because this, no, this setting, it is setting the Niagara. Is this failing? Is this somehow failing? It didn't used to fail. Why do we have two also? How is it triggering twice? It printed once. So the add aura is happening once. But we just said it twice. Why? Yeah, just saw it once. So that means in here it's somehow triggering twice? There's no loop. No, it's printing once. What? How do we have two auras? And either way, we have one system here. Hold on. Actually, wait. Here. Okay, good. We got the two. That was one effect? Wait, what? How is that possible? How? It's one effect. Huh? It's changed the size doesn't change anything. Doing this does, but there's only one. There's not even a control to spawn two. Hey, Achilles, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. How are we getting two on one component? Well, let's out back out here. Just turn off those. That's you. That's still okay. Yeah. Okay. How do we get multiple? How do we get that? I'm confuzzled. This prints once. There's no like add component. Not on this. There's only one here. Only one gets spawned. How do we have multiple? And how do we only have one here? And why is it small? Hold on, give me the two. Why are we not getting two now? I didn't do anything. Wait, when I try to move it, then it updates and realizes there's only one? So Niagara is hallucinating. So if I come here and just update it to be 0 or 1. 0. Oh, why had to go? Oh, oops, I meant to not touch this. I meant to touch that. I touched the wrong thing. Come back here. You, Niagara. Make it 1. It updates. Okay, what we can try doing is when it returns to the pool, deactivate. Untake from pool. No, we don't need that take from pool. Deactivate here though. And by default, auto activate is off. How? How's it here twice? Can you just update it at all? Okay, what we can try doing is here, after it sets this, okay? Delay until next tick, and then activate it. Delay until next tick is usually the solver of all problems. Fuck. What? What? How is it? Why? Oh, okay. I did it on the wrong thing. Again. Oh. Delay 2 ticks? No, that doesn't matter. Okay. Shit. I was like, for sure, I was like, that's gonna work. Hold on. Can I not activate this real quick? Nothing should appear. Why does that appear? Auto activate is off. Wait. Is it because I'm doing a reset existing override parameters? How is it appearing? Wait a second. How is it appearing? I have activate unplugged in. I have, this is on return to pool, which doesn't matter. This is irrelevant to us. This is the begin and end overlap, so we don't care about that. Hom. Okay, what if we just changed the order of things? What if we did the set 3D scale? Okay. Then set the variable, and then this? No, let's do set the scale, then set the this, then set the size. That doesn't explain why we see it at all. But that made no difference. So we plug in the activate, right? Then yeah, we get 2. But why do we have the 1? So okay, what if we did a deactivate here after setting it? Which again, it is not set to auto activate. Auto activate is off. I'm not resetting existing override parameters. Okay. So if I did that and then I activated it. I am really confused on this one. Yeah, let's do some asking on this one. In U5, I have a Niagara component, and I'm setting it with set Niagara system asset. With auto activate off, but still activates. Why? We could try like a delay until next tick. I mean, that gets rid of it, so we could turn like make it hidden in game and then make it visible after. Like, there's ways around it, but this is stupid. Like, why is it activating and then effectively double activating? I don't understand what's going on for sure. Does not respect the auto activate flag the way you great. Well, it controls what the component automatically calls activate. How to control the reliability. Make sure auto activate is off. After setting it, call deactivate or deactivate immediately if you want particles killed right away. I don't think there's is there a deactivate immediately? No, there's just deactivate. Is there a way to assign it? Assign the system without activation, because this seems like it's a workaround. It's what we got to. This is stupid. I will say it should not be this way. Nope. Okay. Let's set it up the way I was just about to. Just didn't want to. Okay, I'm just do these. So what we're gonna do is on take from pool. Oh, actually, no, we still don't need to take from pool. On here, we deactivate and then we set hidden in game to be true. And then here, hidden in game is true by default. And then here, once we've done all of this, we activate it and then do set hidden in game to be off. theoretically, you see it for a moment. You still see it for a moment. But like, you'll never, it's supposed to only really load in off screen, so it shouldn't matter, right? I should be like, you should be like in a pack somewhere off screen. But I still don't like it. I still don't like it. Yeah, that's. It takes like a good chunk of a second, right? So if I really wanted to, I would need to have like an actual delay. 0.5. 3. Nope. 4. Oh, just 0.5. You need half a second. I mean, like, that's just cleaner, at least. Right? Like, at least it's cleaner. It's not the end of the world, but I don't like it. Okay, well, here's what it is. I really do not need to have this go across the entire place. Niagara scale and on ground. I'm sorry, this is Niagara scale. On ground is here. Actor scale is low. Here. System is here. Right. It really does not need to go that way, and I guess we can do the collision radius here. A little bit cleaner. No. Is it needed? No. But it does make it a little cleaner. In fact, I can even just go as far as doing this, and then just... making it even cleaner than that. Oh. It's going in here and here, right? Yeah, good enough. That way just doesn't have all the stuff going all the way across. There's no reason to. Okay. Of course I say that and I have that here. But this one I actually need as a reference, so. Not a big deal. So now we have this. Hey, Stormrun, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Cool. So that helps. At the very least, visually it helps. What other small stuff did I have? I think those were the big two. Made no sense, but at least we got it taken care of. Okay. Your brain wants you to be dumb, so it gave you a headache. Is that why it gave you a headache? Or is it because you're being very smart and you're training it? You try to solve a problem and it says why. It's like, you know, it's like when you go to the gym and you have sore muscles, right? You really use your brain so much that, you know, it needs to be, you know, you need to break it in. Thinking is hard. I should know. I never think. Because it's hard. Okay. We can close you. And now we're good. Oh, by the way, just a random thing. Since I was doing some other tests, if you recall, my material, right, uses a single texture. One that didn't have it. It's fine. Here. You. It uses a single texture, and then it uses a normal from height map to convert this one texture to 3 height maps, right? So we have the red, green, blue, right? And we get 3 normals, effectively. For shits and giggles, I did a test to see if 3 normal maps would be cheaper than this node, because this is a pretty expensive node. So, for example, if I was to come here, take a look here. All right, it's kind of pretty much unbad. If I go to just output just a blue normal, right? Right, like that's a pretty substantial change here. Thing is, textures are still more. 3 normal map textures are still more. And also, I actually reduced it. It used to be higher. It used to be like right here. I reduced it a little bit. Makes no difference. In terms of the frame rate, these things make such little difference that I actually I even reduced it even more, but it was making so little difference that I put it back. Because there's ways to like optimize like the layer material a little bit more, but just makes no meaningful difference. Just gives me less control. So I was like, no reason to. I also, fun fact, there's a really cool post process that I also tried for depth of field. It gives a really cool effect. I go to my post process volume. Actually, let's go to the player first, so I can turn off the camera's depth of field. And if we added a what's this one? Yeah, so we have I have this, which is really cool visually. You can see it makes it feel like that. I forget the term of it. When you have that shallow depth of field, the shallow area. Hey, Dark Squirrel, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I can really show it if I just do. Actually, let's just reduce the fall off. Yeah. Let's do this. So you really just see the right here. It's cool. It is as or more expensive than actual depth of field. So I was like, oh, it's cool, but no luck. And I can increase the strength of this. Here we go. I can make this game look really miniature by just tweaking like a post-process depth of field effect. And it's really cool. But also, it's really cool for like screenshots, not really that cool for gameplay. And also, it's actually a little bit more expensive than the built-in depth of field. Visually, though, I mean, I will say, I like it. I do like it. Back. I guess this is, I'm not using it. I can make it like. Anyway. I just want to show that because, like, I was trying to find a cheaper depth of field method. It didn't really find a good one. Oh, I won't know that until around the start of December. What I did see, though, is that somebody has accessed the unlisted video that I submitted for it and watched it for 15 seconds from Shotgun or ShotGrid, whatever they want to call it these days. Same thing. Because it showed I had a 15-second watch duration, but it is not time for the submission process yet. The evaluation process yet. It's still the submission window. So I'm hopeful that that's not them actually watching it for 15 seconds and then throwing it out. And that's just them checking to make sure that it was like submitted fine. Before like adding it to when they added it to Shotgun to make sure that it was playing and all that. That's my hope. Because if they just watch it for 15 seconds and I never get a single other watch thing, I'm gonna be very sad. We'll see. It is its own unlisted video, so I can really track the the watch and the watch numbers and everything. I mean, I imagine right now is they're just checking to make sure that it's like they're adding it to their system, they're adding it to Shotgun, or someone else can take a look at all the stuff, and they're playing it a little bit just to make sure that it's playing and has, you know, working as expected. That's my hope, because again, the window before the actual like testing and stuff isn't here yet. They, as far as their online says, they don't start testing for another month. So we'll see. We'll see. Should I have a key for the actual game on Epic or Steam? Oh, I don't have an actual game. This is not even an alpha. This is still a prototype. What if it was you accidentally? It's not. It can't be. Here, I'll show why. And how I know it's them, and how I know it's Shotgun. So this is my unlisted video. Here's when it was uploaded, and it has one view. Okay. You might think, okay, well that could be mine. Well, the thing is, if I was to go into my analytics for it, I can probably just show this. Yeah, I can show. Nothing here matters. Watch time, 15 seconds. And if I go to reach, I can see only link is external from force.com. Force.com, because I looked into it, is the website I just said that blanked on the name all of a sudden. Shotgun or Shotgrid is force.com. So that's how I know it's them, and how I know that this 15-second view, because it is its own unlisted video by itself, I can track it. So I'm hoping that it was just like, hey, let's just make sure that it works and the submission, you know, is fine, and not a 15 seconds. Yeah, this is shit. Like, if they made it a minute into the video and they're like, okay, it's shit, I'm like, okay, well, it's unfortunate, but you know, they made it a minute in. So we'll see. We'll see where it goes. I'll be able to see when they look at it. I won't be able to like gather any other information really, right? Until I actually hear back whether or not they liked it or not. But I guess if I see that it played the full thing multiple times, maybe there'll be some hope. But I'm a data guy, so when I saw that, I was like, what is this? What is this? Why is this here? It shouldn't be here. So, fingers crossed, everything's fine. I have ads off, like all the good stuff. Anyway. Things fixed. Things are fixed. Which means I need to start at least looking into the stuff that I've been dreading. Animations again. And this guy. God damn it. I need to do it. I just need to do it. Rip the bad data off. It's one of those things that's just hard to start, but then it's not actually that bad. You got denied a mega grant 6 years ago when they first launched the grants, but you kept working, and now you're about to do a playtest on a very ambitious game. Nice. Did you ever reapply? Because you can reapply. And 6 years, a lot of progress. The problem always, though, is they don't tell you why you didn't get it. Right? It could have been like your reel wasn't good, or it could have been like your budget wasn't realistic, or it could be any number of things. They just don't tell you. Which is the unfortunate thing. Hey, Ready Fire Aim, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. As a reminder, this is our next boss. Our new second boss that isn't working properly, but what do we have for him in terms of animations? What do we bring in? Do we still need to do? We have attack A, death, hit, idle. Yeah, we got a few more animation stuff to do.
Quick ad break. Blueprints are now AFK farming errors. The bugs will wait patiently for me.
You say that, Ready Fire Aim, but I don't remember the question, so you're fine. Look, you can ask a question and then 5 seconds later, I would have forgotten it. It's fine. Goldfish have better memory than I do. Building a builder, build, yeah. Yeah, I don't want to, I'll just build the building. Or make a builder for the building, and that's it. Well, that's it. I am the building A. You asked for 20k, and you can check the video submitted on your channel if you want to. You're finished with the game and only ask for a grant once you get the game to a very polished state. I mean, you can try now. Like, you don't have to try like specifically this time period. You can like do it at the next submission window. Or you got nothing to lose trying and asking for stuff. Hey Kyle, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. Thanks for helping you to learn to love PCG. I don't know if I did that, but you're welcome. It does make things a lot simpler in many aspects. I did videos on it, just didn't search it. What videos did I do on that? I don't think I did any kind of building a builder. Or a builder that builds another build. Yeah. Sure. You submitting yours in prototype phase. Obviously didn't get it. You say that, but I'm submitting mine in prototype stage. Don't say that. I mean, it's obviously I shouldn't get it. Mine's also in prototype stage. Give me some hope. Current gameplay is 80% there. You just need to add some more code for the endgame. Nice. Your definition of prototype and yours are very vastly different. Well, I'm still figuring out how I'm doing a lot of my stuff. Hey, dual operator, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. I feel like if you're still figuring stuff out and you don't know how things are going to work or how you want to do things, I feel like that's still prototyping. If you're just changing things constantly. Is that not prototyping? Because I feel like once you go into production, right? Because prototyping, and then once you're prototyped it, you do production. Then you know what you're doing, and you're just executing. Is that not the norm? What you're defying these days is early access. My game is not ready for, in my opinion, my game is not ready for early access. If that's what early access is these days, poor early access people. You're thinking of submitting next year? Nice, do it. Second playtest will be next month. Nice. Nice. Let's load up Blender. And I need to remember what the hell everything was. Last time we touched this was before the... Well, was in July? But no, it's August now, so in June. Last time we touched this was in June. Stone Golem... Doesn't matter. There he goes. I'm like, where's the golem? There he is. Let me grab the spreadsheet that has the information. This is the Stone Golem abilities. You animate in Blender? Why not Unreal Engine using control rig and comes with IK out of the box? I don't animate in Blender. I render my sprites in Blender. I don't animate in Blender. I'm not an animator. I animate in Cascador. I have a whole process for this. It's a whole thing. Yeah, I don't have a rig in Blender. I throw it into Cascador and then it becomes very easy and I don't have to worry about anything. Just realized how long it took Noah to build his arc and keep going. The lie that is holding you back is that you're doing it for yourself or do it for what? What are you talking about? People these days are like, what's a sprite? I mean, a lot of times I get recommendations to do something and they forget I'm using sprites, which, you know, is not a bad thing. It means it looks, you know, it looks good, I think, maybe, or maybe it looks bad. If I want it to look like a sprite and they can't tell it's a sprite, maybe that's bad. So the second boss is using singular parch, pull the ground up kind of thing, stomp feet, large stomp, kick ground, draw in a semicircle, which we'll need to animate fully. I have this, right, which is the simple attack. Let's go ahead and bring in the other ones we have, because I feel like we have a few others. Attack B. But attack B, I think, needs to be modified, doesn't it? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that needs to be modified. Let's load it up. Right, load it up. I mean, load up Cascador. It's not hard. I just don't like it. Here's my attack that we had. Import FBX animation. B open. This is what? Yeah, that one, and then this. I just need the slam part basically. So we need to modify this to basically just grab the slam and then tweak all the other stuff. Let's go ahead and save this. Be your icons in Unreal by modeling out the meshes and writing them using a scene capture component. But you notice it can't handle the AA, so there's a few meshes that look too sharp. You could always just take a screenshot. If it looks good in editor, just take a screenshot. Of all the 5X versions, what is your favorite so far? It's usually the latest that is stable, which is 5.7. Yeah, never heard of Clay Fighter. Nope. How long have I been making games? This is my first game. So the age of this game is basically how long I've been making games. Less than 3 years. Okay, so I want to keep this. And probably this. And all of these. Go away. And then we need to this. Just turn off all the interpolations. Yeah. We need even less frames on this, but I'm just going to get them kind of in place, and then we can go from there. So you need an extra in between, for sure. You're gonna need a hold. We don't need all of these. Right, we're gonna basically start animating. AI hallucinates a lot through building games. I mean, depending on the game you're and the engine you're making, just use like YouTube. If you're doing it in Unreal, especially, there's so many tutorials on YouTube. You don't need AI to start getting to get started. It'll help you with some like stuff that you might not know to put you in the right direction. It's more like, I would say, an intermediate to advanced tool. Starts becoming like useful. But getting started, just so many good tutorials, especially for beginners. People on YouTube will be like, make game with AI in an hour. People on YouTube also have videos of just saying, make a game in an hour without AI. That's the best AI you've found for game development? I use Grok. A buddy of mine used Claude, and it's been real shit for him. He's like, yeah, I just use Grok. Hey, if it works for you, though, continue using it. Whatever works, right? Want to know the secret to keep working on the same project for 6 years every day without getting tired? Secret is making the best game you can as you go. Don't waste time half implementing. Oh, I half implement all the time. No, just do what you enjoy. If you're enjoying the game, if you're enjoying making the game, that 6 years is not gonna be a big deal. If you enjoy the process, you're enjoying the process. That's the... I never do like a full thing. To me, that's like drawing an eye perfectly and the rest is just a sketch. I wouldn't treat it like a teammate. I would treat it like a low-level employee. A lot of low-level employees. They can do very menial tasks, but there's so many of them that they'll be able to do it pretty quickly. It hallucinates because you don't know the right way to ask questions. Grok doesn't hallucinate almost ever unless the information just isn't out there. So if you have a lot of hallucinations with Claude, which I've heard it does hallucinate a lot, especially with blueprint stuff, try Grok. The reason I like it is because it does not hallucinate very much. And if you ask it, like, if something is possible, it will just sometimes just outright just tell you no. No, that is not possible, which is perfect. Because a lot of, if you ask, like, ChatGPT, if you can do something, it'll be like, yeah, totally, and make some shit up. It is so against saying no that it's insane. I just answered that earlier already. Decisions are in December. It's a long time before I hear anything. go ahead and over that. That. I need to change the poses a lot on this guy. I saved you so much time since you have features that are 6 years old and still work perfectly. The thing is, when you're prototyping, you don't know what features you're gonna even want to keep. When you're in production, yeah. If you're like in production that you know what you're doing, what you want, and the features and everything, and you know how it needs to be worked, yeah, you can do that. I have no idea about most of the stuff that I'm doing, whether I want to keep it, whether it's going to work. Like, I spent a good amount of time doing active items, and now I'm thinking about dropping it, because I don't know if it's really that useful. It doesn't really help that much. It's kind of a headache. How do I want to give it to a player? I don't know. I might drop the entire thing. If I spent all that time making it perfect, I would have wasted even more time before I was ready to commit to it. So, personally, I don't like to do that. Game visually looks really appealing. Visually, it's not that unique though either. It's cool, like it's like a little painterly, but yeah, it's we'll see where it goes. You know, time will tell how it ends up. I think by fully implementing it, you would find out if it's going to work. No, you don't need to fully implement something to figure out if it's going to work. Like I said, my active item system is not fully implemented, but I know whether or not it's going to work already. You definitely don't need to fully implement something to know what's going to work. That's why, like, you do a sketch, right? You don't paint the Mona Lisa before you do a sketch. You do the sketch to see, like, okay, is this pose, is whatever going to work? And then you decide if you want to commit and do more. That is the typical way of doing things, at least. It's typical for me. 10 weeks making a weapon durability system, then realized your game is arcade, so just unplugged it. I put it back in, like, trying to find a mode where it might be relevant. Yeah, so see? Stuff like that. It's like, yeah, it's cool. It might not fit your game, and you realize later, like, yeah, it doesn't really work. Once you're settled on a feature, once you've settled on a feature, yeah, at that point, it's no longer prototyping, you're in production for that. And yeah, of course, at that point, yeah, go ahead and finish the entire thing. You're in production. Absolutely. You have great systems, but garbage graphics slash visual slash game feel. I'm not sure what you mean by great systems, but bad game feel. Like, maybe like the inventory works kind of thing, but it doesn't feel like a good, it's not a good inventory. But then it's not a great system. I feel like great systems and game feel, don't they go to hand in hand? Maybe I'm overthinking it. Next challenge is creating your own art. Yeah, I've gone through many iterations. I mean, if you guys, how many of you guys are new here and have not seen the stages of the game has gone through in visual style? Like through the years, because my game has changed a lot through the years. Game feel is the most important thing. IMO systems don't matter as long as people are playing. Not even game feel. It's just, is it fun? If the person's having fun, nothing else matters. Which is, depending on the kind of game you make, is the same thing. You second time here? You had money? Sure, why the hell not? You may find out that's actually a solid combination. I mean, there's people that put high-end engines in low-end cars. Like in like sleeper builds, basically. Like a car equivalent of a sleeper computer build. You went all out with your inventory system? Nice. That's usually a big part of a game. So it's good to have a good inventory system. Yeah, you worry about all the shit. If players do this, or if players do X, I need to make it X so they can do Y. Yeah, I haven't thought about that a single time. No, those things have not gone through my mind yet a single time. I'm still in the I need people to first to just play the game in general phase. Let them see if they play it and like it. Then we can figure out what they can do. Past that. I have no idea if that is good, bad, or anything in between, Dark Squirrel. I don't code. You could tell me it's 100,000 lines of code. It will mean absolutely nothing, at least to me. You could also tell me it's 3. It'll also mean nothing to me. Hopefully somebody in chat or listening in understands. No, Blueprints is not. I'm not writing code. I have a button for this. No C++ allowed. I have a button for that. There you go. The one recording I made. We found a use case for it, guys. We found a use case. How do you know how many nodes are in your project? Is that even possible? What was your scope when you started, time-wise? I didn't have a scope time-wise. I didn't care how long it took. I still don't care how long it takes. I'm doing it as a hobby, part-time. I have no time scope. And that's the beauty of no stress. I don't need to worry about hitting any deadlines. I'm the only one working on it. It's under my schedule. I work on it however much I want at the speed I want. So if I'm chatting with you guys here, right? I'm obviously not working on it. Right? That's fine. It's no stress. I'm not trying to meet a deadline. I'm not trying to, pay my bills with the next release. I go at my pace and be like, okay, we'll animate for a bit, chat for a bit, For, making my first game, it's been quite nice, relaxing. I have a great time. We're learning U5 and all this stuff. 12-hour days. That's too much. Unless you're really enjoying it. Or desperate. Those are the two scenarios where I can be motivated to do something for 12 hours. You can make a full game in 10 months. It's just a matter of scope, right? If your game is scoped for your time, then yeah, you can do it. But when you're starting out learning an engine, it's hard to figure out scope and how long things take. Because even if a certain game style could be simple in one engine, maybe it's going to be a little more difficult in another, and depends how easy it is to learn one versus another, right? It'll push it a bit here and there. But if your game is small enough, you'll get it out, right? If you just want to make tic-tac-toe, right, that's not going to take you, months. Now, depending on the engine and maybe some built-in stuff, maybe it's going to take you minutes to hours to days, right, to implement it. So the range could be big. Like, how quick do you pick up on the engine? How do you learn to navigate it, right? But in the end of the day, small game. And you can generally get a ballpark of it. Oh, you download you download an AI that indexes all your blueprints? Oh, geez. Yeah, I don't ever want to do that. I don't want an AI just having access to all my blueprints. I don't feel comfortable with that. I'm fine asking it generic questions, but I don't want it to, unless it's fully local and does not communicate to the internet, then I'd be okay. Otherwise, no. You work AAA as a freelancer, but then AAA as a freelancer. How does that work? Usually you either work AAA or you're a freelancer. I mean, I guess you could be a contractor, but then a lot of contractor for AAA? I guess that can work. I think that's what you mean. Scope is huge. It's multiplayer, so it's even harder. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Good luck with that. Thought you couldn't program games because back in your day, you ever said that your parents, teachers, they laugh at you? Now you found blueprints. You're making up for lost time. Yeah, because you don't have to code. You don't have to write a single line of code. So an artist can actually make a game. That's been the beauty of UE4 and UE5. Is artists can finally make games. That's why I'm making a game. Working yours 2 to 4 hours a day after work, yeah. And you found PoE, now you pay GGG to not work in your game. I still haven't played Path of Exile 2 because I know I don't have that much time. I want to. Path of Exile, the first one's a fantastic game. I just haven't played the second one at all, just purely because I know I don't have the time to get invested. Work for a AAA studio, but without a regular contract. Basically work X hours per month and charge by the hour. Oh, interesting. Yeah, I haven't heard of that kind of setup. Oh, you applied at GGD? Yeah, that's a place that would be pretty cool to work at, but then I know that I would have no business being there. They have no use for me. So okay, so this is too slow. I think what I need to do is have this, but this needs to be another frame that's just a little bit different. Well, technically, I still would be 15. So what I need here, this needs to snap here. Do I like gas? I don't use gas. Gas is C++. No C++ allowed. You can use gas in blueprints, so it requires gas to enable gas. You have to do it in C++. You have to convert your entire project to use C++. You also don't use gas. Your car is electric. Welcome in Revolution Art. My car is neither. It is dead. Like battery's dead. So it doesn't take either one. Okay, that's better. Yeah, it doesn't feel snappy enough. You can get away with it with an effect. Also, maybe I should do a. You're making an MMO? Best of luck. I have a good one already, Fire Aim. Thanks, sound bye. He's if it's GGG, it's not Australia, it's the other one. Well, my brain's not functioning right now. It's the other one, New Zealand. That's the one. Yeah, that one. And my first game is a recipe for disaster because it's like 6 games in one. I think it's more like 60 games in one. Like a good MMO has like the MMO part and a bunch of non-MMO stuff like mini games and other things to do. Right? Because you gotta keep busy when you're not, you know, doing the raids or whatever else. There's a lot that goes into an MMO. There's a reason why it is the most difficult and most expensive game to make. We never make a multiplayer game. Certainly not your first game. Yeah, multiplayer is a little beyond me, which is why I'm not making it. Because I think it took you 6 years to do everything. You literally have more than 250 VFX all made by you, plus 100,000 lines of code. I mean, 6 years doesn't mean anything unless you specify how much work time. Because I'm at 2.5 years of time, but around, I think now around 7-ish month of actual work. Like if you consider 40-hour days. I mean, unless you're, because I'm assuming you're not working on this 40 hours a week. But if you are, then it's 6 years of work. That's why I like to ask how much does someone work on the game versus how much time has spent. Right? Because you can do 10 minutes a day and take 20 years, but that doesn't mean you really worked on it for 20 years. Right? It took you 20 years. Two to 4 hours for mostly learning UE. Yeah. Nothing wrong with that. That's still a good use of time. I hate it. I hate this. Yeah, I don't think it looks good. It's because it's too... Maybe that's what I need. Maybe I need to just say screw it and have it be just really fast. It feels better when it's faster. Yeah, it feels better when it's faster. Maybe get back up slower. Yeah, that feels better. Little bit here. I feel at least a little bit better. We're gonna be 5 and 16 hours a day. Okay, I don't believe you worked 16 hours a day, right? Because that would mean no bathroom breaks, no lunch, no dinner, no food, right? Like I'd say, like 14. I'll give you 14. I'm not giving you 16 because that means you're basically getting no sleep or rest. Which maybe you did. Maybe you did. And you're a crazy person. I feel like you did more in less time than you think. 46 hours today. Yeah, that's more reasonable. Show your project to your recruiter, and when you were interviewing, they hired you on the spot. That's a pretty good reel then. You were having trouble sleeping, so you're working 16-hour days. Of course, you did take weekends off to go out. Good. At least you were, being somewhat responsible. Yeah, you don't want to burn yourself out. Because that would be bad. I'm gonna need to do the freaking fists on this one. Yeah, I'll need to have him step here. It's fine, we'll have him step. You get back where you were. Down. Step backwards. Maybe we just start him closer. That doesn't look good. You know what? It would make more sense if get this raised a little bit. Eh. Once you finish a feature and test it, and it's all okay, you just get this dopamine hit that never gets old. Well, that's good. Also, you know what they say? Don't let your dreams be dreams. Just do it. So you took that to heart. Closing in the first close playtest for a huge game. Nice. Yeah, my current game isn't quote unquote a dream game. It was like, what can I do? What is a game that I could do that isn't like Tetris? They can scale, like tiny in scale. Like, what was a game that I would actually like play? And went from there. How do I... What do I do here? Because ideally... how can I make this make sense? How is he moving? Right, if he's lifting that leg, his left leg, then why is the right leg sliding? Here, at least, he's like sort of balancing on the one leg. Maybe I just need to keep that one leg there always. Never move it back. And then at least I can slide it then. Then slide the other one. Right, then at least it makes more sense. You made it back without a headache. I mean, that was not a long headache, which is good. Nice. You didn't start your game right away. You first made an infinite dinosaur jumping game. Like the oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. The Chrome Dino game. I know exactly what you're talking about. Yeah, the first game, and I'm not even calling it a game. It was basically I made a project to learn to make games, where I just basically start following like game tutorials about how do you do animations, how does like anything in a game work, and I just followed tutorials that I thought were cool. Like I followed several inventory tutorials. I followed like a ledge grab tutorial. I followed like a assassination tutorial, and I made like a small little prototype. There's even devlogs on it, but it was mostly like not following to make like any kind of game specifically, although I was talking about it like a game. It was more so like, let me just learn stuff. Like at one point I learned I was trying to learn procedural animation, but it's not for me. At least how it was back then. Maybe it's different now. What you doing? Animating. Animating. It's gone better. I hate it less now. Like, I definitely hate it less now, which is good. You know, that's kind of where you want to be. I did say it, actually. YouTube tutorials are usually terrible code-wise. They don't teach you the principles. Instead, they just say, put this node here, and then it works. Yeah, but when you're just starting out, that's fine. That's where I started. right? I think when you're just getting started, you shouldn't need to worry about doing things properly. Just do things. Do things, mess up. When you get better, you'll understand the things where you need to change things naturally, and then you'll fix things and adjust for that. Then you'll go to the next set of tutorials and next set of tutorials, right? You don't need to have a perfect system from day one. Learn just the basics. Make mistakes. That's how everyone learns. You got it. Hey Danny, welcome in. How's it going? Hope you're doing well. You try generating a convincing animation in AI? I didn't try generating any AI videos. Nope.
Add a clock, pausing so you don't watch me debug the same null reference for 3 minutes straight.
You had the same mindset at first that you found the tutorials are just examples. They can work 1,000 ways. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I like to follow multiple tutorials from multiple people that show how to do the same thing. Like, I remember when I was learning and trying to understand how an inventory system works, I followed 3 different tutorials that showed slightly different inventory systems. Why did I follow 3 different ones? Because not a single one of them gave me what I wanted, but each one had a small part of what I wanted. So I watched and followed one, watched and follow another, watched and follow the other, and then I understood, okay, this is what I want here, this is what I want here, this is what I want here, and then I started combining it, and then I got to a certain point, and I'm like, okay, what I want is not good, and then I changed the entire back end, because at that point, I understood enough from doing it several times and modifying it and building upon it, how to like fully set it up the way I want. And when it came to doing it actually for my game, it was super simple. Okay. That's how I use tutorials though. Before you code anything, you write first pseudocode on paper and then test every single thing, then go wrong, and what happens when it does. Maybe that works for code. Yeah, I don't do that at all. I don't care what can go wrong. I just need to see if it's even worth working with. It's not, your way is not invalid. It's a different way. You know, they were that great, and that you found one that was amazing, but you never finished the series. Yeah, but hopefully you learned a lot along the way, where you can now, start building upon it. You're debugging tutorials in the comments. Yeah, I've done that. I've done it where I've asked for help, and then like sometime later, I finally figure it out. Before I get a reply. Oh, I said that I've never generated any kind of video with AI in general, so no. PoE is wipe your brain clean of all previous knowledge. That's how I felt when I was playing during closed beta. Closed beta PoE is still a 10 out of 10 for me. I put so many hours into it. I wish I knew how much. I put so many hours. I spent like 12 to 16 hours a day just playing games. And then like getting little sleep and then playing more PoE for like months. At least that's what it felt like looking back on it. Maybe like it's a little exaggerated, but I think the majority of my playtime was during closed beta. Or at least even when it released, I was still using the launcher that they had. It was quite a while after that where I went to Steam. Main complaint about tutorials is the engine version. Things just don't work in newer versions of Unreal sometimes. Yeah, but once you get familiar enough with some stuff, then it becomes easier to translate. Usually it's easier to going up. Going backwards is typically not possible, but right, you can always go up. And nodes can, you can always look up what a node is in a future version if it changed. But sometimes you just cannot replicate something in a previous version. Yeah, the AI came after that. Yeah, exactly. Now I can just ask AI. Okay, I need to animate the freaking fingers. Check if this is animating. Yes, okay. Every day you go live and you want to get back into developing, but already started a 365-day challenge, and on day 260 you can't let it end. What is the challenge? What's the challenge that you have given yourself? Out of curiosity, if it's not a secret. I'm streaming every day. I mean, I don't know what you stream, but you can always just stream game dev. Just stream game dev for a couple hours. There you go. Problem solved. Two birds with one stone. Now, almost nobody's going to watch you during that, but it's good motivation. I guess it's not symmetrical. That's fine. You procrastinate with Unreal open and just stare at the world sometimes, weighing the next decision. PoE grind. Who's gonna watch you watching tutorials? Well, that's the thing. You wouldn't be watching tutorials. You would be just doing stuff. You'd watch the tutorials offline and then try to implement it as a stream. Although, so you just, if you're not gonna watch it, you're just gonna skim through it, then you can do that on stream. I pulled up a tutorial once or twice, just skimmed through it, like basically just got the gist of it. So I need to copy. I think I can just copy this. Yeah, I can just copy it. I love that I can just copy it like this. It's so easy. Yeah, I'm doing it per one, but hey. I don't care. Actually, I could try multiple. I'll try multiple after this one. Copy all of these. Paste. Oh, I can do all of them. Oh, okay. That's even faster then. So that means I can just do all of these. Copy. Paste. Yep. Paste. 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 Nice, slams fist down. I like Cascador. Makes things so much easier. Don't have to rig a thing. It's kind of, I like the pulley mechanic. You pull from anything. I like it. I know it's not for actual animators, probably not a big fan, but for someone that doesn't animate, it's pretty good. You're procrastinating watching the stream? That's fine. I have no complaints. Yeah, I don't want to. Yeah, I'm this similar Duck Squirrel. I'm fine with using like external AI, like to ask for help, but I don't want to implement it into the actual project where I can read all my stuff. Like MCP, I don't want it. Not in my game. Like, I don't want it knowing anything about my stuff. Aside from the fact that you pay for it, which I don't want to do. Almost. I don't like the rotation of these fists. Gotta do this, right? I think this is gotta have it be this way. Yeah, that's a lot better. Just imagine a poof. It's Gemini trying to get access to other apps to give you an assistant? Wait, what? I mean, she's looking pretty good right now, I think. You can use as is. People won't notice the little details, at least right now, till you get a prototype ready. Well, this is for the prototype. So it's not like magically the prototype is going to change. No, this is the prototype. And he's pretty big on screen, so I'm trying to get it a little bit better. How does the animation work? He's gonna put the start and end positions and it blends through? No, it's gonna be turned into a sprite. There's no blending. Yeah, I would ask, like on forums or somewhere else, Stormwind. I'm sure it's possible with DirectX 12 to fix that. It's okay. Um, oh, oops. I'm changing not the entire thing. Yeah, this is the best one. That like doesn't make that much sense. Let me just do this. That's better, I think. Should have secrets, psych slam animation. Cancel based on running a certain card set would be hilarious. Oh yeah, I could like do like have enemies be able to animation cancel themselves as like a psych thing. I can always add that in later. This is not a rough block out. This is final animations. My animations are 12 frames a second. It's a sprite. Okay. Do I want... Take a look at where we're looking now. We haven't addressed the head. Oh, down here is better, actually. It's down here, and then starts to look up, yep, and then look straight. Okay. That's some. Go back. That should be stepped, because otherwise it looks so. There you go. Those. That looks silly. Like it was accurate for how it would move, but it was just not what I'm going for. Yeah, people are raging, what? Trying to figure out why their fight's so much harder. Yeah, but I don't know if that's fun. It would be funny, but I don't know if they would be having fun. That sounds like, if that's not that kind of game. Okay. Let's go ahead and export. Attack the slam cascador. Safe. Now I need to remember. We probably won't have time to deal with you. Oh yeah. It was where did I think I remember what project was it. I think what I put into this one. Drew more annoying than fun. Yeah. Like if they could do it and then it would be like a mechanic, I don't mind it. I think it could be fun. But it used to be like an intentional mechanic kind of thing. Let's go to So now we have the animation. We can bring it in. Stone Golem. Why the hell? Why is he moving? Why did it? I'll need to offset it in Blender, unless there's a way of. He doesn't move here. I don't know why he moves there. That's annoying. Okay. Guess we deal with that. That's annoying. So you're saying only based on certain cards? Yeah, I mean, you could do it, but there's so many card combinations. One thing I actually want to add to my game is an option for a random deck card, a random set, random deck, like when you start a dungeon. Because I think it'll be fun. If you don't want to customize, you could just, or you want to try out a bunch of stuff or different combinations, you could just do a full random deck when you unlock a bunch. It's not supposed to be root motion, but that's not a bad call. Yeah. Yeah, it's not supposed to be root motion. Root should not be moving. But it is. It's fine. I'll fix it up in Blender anyway. That's where I need it or care about it in. Now we just do one of you. The import. What's the scale on you? 2.25. What? There you go. Why are you also in the air? I mean, I'm gonna really need to offset his root. Ugh. Fun. Fun. I need to. Oh, I forgot all the hotkeys. What's the search thing? I forgot all the hotkeys. It's been over a month. Where's the? I don't remember the Blender hotkey to like open up the search thing for stuff. Copy attributes menu. Yeah, how do you get to that again? What's the hotkey to for the copy attributes menu? Control C? No, that's copy. That was wrong. Damn it! Is it just a checkbox that said root in place, or only for import animations? I have no idea. I'm not an animator. Not a clue. Let's ask. And Blender, what is the hotkey to open the search? You can select to open the I think it's like Control Shift something. I don't remember anymore. Oh, was it F3? It was F3. There's transfer mesh data. That's what I wanted. There we go. So now we have the material. And now on you, before I forget, say that, because I will forget. Animation root. How do I... So this is not in place either. Is there any of them that are in place? Well, the closest one is this. Okay, so... What? The hell? Is it not root that's doing this? Oh, that's everything. What is moving? Pelvis? I think it's pelvis and the root. It's freaking both of them. So if I remove just root, then pelvis does this bullshit. The fuck? What the hell happened? The fuck? What happened? Um. Shit. Well, that explains why root doesn't do anything. Why does it do this? Why did it? I think that's the original, but it's been compressed. Okay, let's no, let's try to ask export animation on Cascador, but it seems to be applying root and pelvis animation. It doesn't match what's in Cascador. Help. I don't know if it'll give me any advice, but got nothing to lose asking. Fighting against both pelvis and the other one, usually caused by the root constraint and or per joint FBX export settings. In the outliner, look under rig root constraints. No. I don't have any constraints. Export settings on the root joints. You can control exactly what animation data gets written for the root and other joints. Switch to joint mode or select root joint. Go to object properties, FBX. What? Switch to joint mode. Oh, I know what it wants. Rig mode? Is joint mode rig mode? I'm confused. I haven't had this happen. I don't know it enough to troubleshoot it. You do not need joint. Oh, you just said I'd go to it. Okay. Open the outliner. Okay. I see no constraints when searching the outliner. What is this one? Oh. I guess that's the original animation and just replacing it. Here almost certainly does not have a root constraint. Okay. Clear any search filter. Make sure all objects are visible Look at the filter type icons at the top of the outliner. Enable category. Try searching exactly for. Nothing appears. There's no constraint. Yeah, there is none. The root point joint is independent of the pelvis / rig. Keep the root independent. Again, switch to joint mode in the toolbar. What the hell is joint mode? There's rig mode. No. I don't know what the hell it's trying to tell me. Doesn't want to bake out the animation. Why is it so hard? Stupid Cascador. I haven't had this issue before. One of the edit modes. It's not okay. Got it. Auto posing, view, point controller mode. Joint mode. Okay. We're in joint mode. Got it. That's what it's talking about. Select the root joints in the viewport or outliner. Okay. In the object properties, FBX export tab. Oh, here it is. Turn off export translate animation. Uh-huh. Export again. Okay. Save. You can see it's moving right there. Okay. Hold on. Can I just do this? Paste. 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 Aha! This has been very educational. So if I export now, even with translate animations, theoretically I'll be okay. Let's find out. Fingers crossed. That was it. That was it. I think it's a little off, but yes. Okay, so now we know what to look for. Yeah, Achilles, thanks on by. Hope you have a good night's rest. Oh no, that's in the animation. You can see it here. It's leg goes forward for some reason. So we can just change this to linear. And that should be better. Or yeah. Double check. I think there's a pop. Yeah, right there. There. Just quickly modify this. You don't want to lock it. Okay. So now, export FBX, right? We just do it one more time. Yes, Cascador, and then, re-import, save. Yay! It's now good. Stupid thing. Stupid thing. Okay, but now I know for next time. This is the first time that we used like an animation that had like full-on root motion. So didn't experience it before. GLB, let's go and overwrite this. Export. So now we can go back here. Just reopen this that way. And go ahead and re-import you. There we go. Run you. F3. Colors. Topology. Huh? Excuse me? Excuse me? Blender? What? Why are you black? What? Why is topology not working? What the hell happened? Oh, now it's working. There you go. Oh, I had to select the needed vertex. Okay. It's fine. We got there. We got there in the end. It is he's for whatever reason up in the air. So let's drop him down. Why is he in the air there? Fully. So some things are not perfect. Okay, we can tweak this. We can tweak this. Right. I think it's the pelvis. Y location. Can I... This? Oh, do I need to... How do I set a keyframe? I don't know how to say. I don't know enough. S and Maya. Oh, key. I. But that didn't work. I. Uh-huh. Okay. I don't know why this foot moves forward. What are you? IK foot. Okay, well, you know, work around this. But then I guess I need to put it here. It doesn't save it right now. What? Oh, is it because I've clicked some stuff that it didn't want to save? What? Where'd it go? Grab. Why? Okay, weird. Are we doing it? Okay, seems like we're doing it. Okay. I'm a little confused, but as long as it works. I don't really care, I guess. What? Oh. I need to do this? Why didn't it work the first time? You know what? I guess just don't question it. Just don't. Hate this. What? Why isn't it keyframing here? I can't press I for some reason. All channels. Okay. Frickin' hell. Is it perfect? No. It's not what is what I had? No. At least we got somewhere. We can pick it up tomorrow. Hate animation. I know this part's not animation, but hate it. So I'm gonna get this really annoying thing with Blender where whether it slows down your PC to where every click takes 30 seconds to show up. That's not good. That's not good. Only press the. Yeah, I tried cursing the viewport. Yeah, I don't get it. Maybe I need to have the cursor down below, but I did that and that also didn't work. But at the first, it was working fine. I don't look. I don't get it. I don't get it. Maybe I was starting to press it not in the viewport. That's too niche of a hotkey for me to remember that also I need to move my mouse somewhere. Anyway, I'm tired. I'm gonna go walk on my treadmill, do Japanese, and then relax. Yeah, I'm tired. But tomorrow we'll finish this up and actually get the animation in, and I guess we're back to working on the boss. Yay! But thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope you had fun. Back tomorrow with some more boss stuff now. We're optimized out for now. Hope you guys have a good night. Take care, everyone. Bye-bye!